they beyond liability, and they also have collision. And so collision is going to require something called a deductible. And so a deductible, let's say a deductible was $500. So with that $500, what it's saying is that the insurance company is saying if you were to make a claim for collision, whatever happened, you have to pay the first $500. So you pay first $500, and then we'll pay whatever the balance is, but based on what our policy is for that and how much coverage you have. So you might say, this is weird. I'm getting insurance. Why am I having to pay them any money? What is this deductible thing? Well, basically, if you didn't have a deductible, let's say your deductible was zero, then every time, let's say you had a tiny little fender bender and there was a little ding, and the mechanic said, yeah, I can pull that dent out for $150. It's really cheap. It would really be easy for me to do that. And you say, oh, yeah, I'm going to go submit a collision claim here. And so now you're running around, you're making all these small claims. And so what the insurance company, to protect themselves, they're trying to reduce the likelihood, reduce the risk that you go out making a bunch of small claims and costing them money. So they're saying, look, unless it's this amount, we're not going to even want to process the claim. Now, you can say, hey, I want a lower deductible. I want a deductible of $100. And they'll say, okay, fine, but then you're going to get a higher premium. Right? So you're going to have a higher premium. You're going to have to pay more on a monthly basis to compensate for the risk that the insurance company is taking on by giving you a lower deductible. But when we think about full insurance or full coverage, sometimes you'll just hear people say full coverage. You call up your insurance company, you say, I want full coverage. I don't want the mandatory minimum. Well, you're thinking not just the liability, the uninsured motorist, but also the collision and this comprehensive insurance.